Hello friends, this is Yasir and today I'm gonna show you how to add splash screen in React Native. So let's start. First of all, I open my Visual Code Studio and here I add a screen. First of all, I create a new folder named screen and I add a file in the screen just like login.js. Save it and simply I copy this format and paste it here and write here login page. That's it. This is our login page. First of all, let's fetch that page from that screen in here app.js file. So for that, simply import, give a name to that file just like login screen from and give it a path dot slash screen and then screen name login. This is the path for our login screen. Let's test it first. Simply I call that screen here login screen and let's run in our mobile. Simply write npx react native run and draw it. Okay, for testing I already installed that app in my phone. I simply open it and press Ctrl S. And you can see login page shown in our screen. It means we fetch this screen successfully. Okay, now let's add splash screen here. For that, I want to add a stack navigation in my project. For adding stack navigation, simply open Chrome. Right here, React Navigation 5. Open the first link. And simply install this line up here and simply paste it here. If you want to install it through Yarn, then simply go to this format. I use npm, that's why I installed it through npm. It takes some time. Wait for a while. So this dependency adds successfully. Let's again go to Google Chrome. After this dependency, install this dependency if you are using React Native CLI, and if you are in Expo, then install this dependency. And again for Yarn, go to here. I add this dependency. Our second dependency also has been added, and now last but not least dependency we have to edit, and that is on our second screen. For iOS you also need to install this or install, but this is my Windows, that's why I didn't install this dependency. And you have to also add this line into your project. Firstly, I have to edit stack. Okay, install this dependency here and paste it. While adding this dependency, I copied that line from my previous page. Here it is. You have to edit this line in index.js or app.js. In my case, I added it into index.js file. So simply copy this line and go to index.js and paste it top of the line. Here we go. Control save, and I successfully add this line in my project and waiting for adding this dependency in my project. So that's it. Our 3 dependencies add successfully. Go to package.json for check all that dependencies. So here it is, navigation into native and navigation into stack. Our both dependencies added successfully. So now go to our project. Simply, this is my home screen, app.js. I simply remove all the things from here and write code from scratch. Okay, now I have to add export default function app. You have to do this in class, but stack working properly in function. So that's why I created function here. In function, you have to add it only return, not add it rendered just like class. So simply add return here and brackets. And in these brackets, I have to add it navigation container. For navigation container, firstly, I have to see the format of the code, and here it is. Simply copy these 2 lines from here and paste it here. Now I have navigation container, and also add this line too. This is very necessary line. People forget this always. Now simply wrap your content in navigation container, and in navigation container you have to add stack navigator. Simply stack dot navigator. It means you use navigator through stack. If you want to add drawer, then you have to add drawer.navigator. And in all cases, navigation container is same. And now in this case, I have to edit 2 screens. First is my splash screen and other one is my login screen that I fetch in here. Okay, so simply add here a stack screen, stack dot screen, and 7. I have to edit 2 screens, that's why I copied this code and paste it here. First of all, I have to edit our home screen, and I add this app screen as a home screen. So I created here a function named splash function. You have to edit this in another screen just like my login screen, but I have added it here because this is a good strategy to add splash screen in your first screen. Okay, add splash screen. This is just the name of the function. Add here navigation. I add a timer, set timeout, function inside the function, and add here navigation dot navigate stack name. We have added it after the code, and set this splash screen a timer 3000 here. 3000 mean 3 seconds, and return a view. In this return, basically your splash screen, just like you have, if you want to edit image, text, this place here. So I have added here a view. Inside this view I have to edit text or an image. Firstly I want to add the text. After that I tested it as my logo. This is splash screen, and I give here a styling. Style equal to background color yellow. Okay. Now simply added here a name splash. Copy this and paste it here, and component name component is equal to component name is same as it is. The major thing is component. You have to choose everything for this name. If I added here splash screen, I have added a space here. Okay, this is my splash screen. Now I have to edit a login screen here, which will load after the splash screen. For that, simply add a name. In my case, name is like login page, and component is equal to this name, login screen. Paste it here. Here we go. The color of this splash screen is yellow and the color of this screen is green. This is because our login screen is in the class format and our splash screen is in the function format. If you have to convert it into function form, then I'll do it for you. Simply add here const, remove these lines, remove this, and remove this. What I have missing? I have missing here an arrow function. Here we go. Now this is our function. Control save, and here you can see our login screen color also changed to yellow. So our code is complete. Let's run it in our cell phone. Simply write and px react native run Android. Let's enter it. And our project is running successfully, but here is an error, and that is because we didn't give here a name. So simply copy this name from here and paste it here, and again control save, and here we go. First of all, splash screen shown, and after that our login screen come here, but here is a mistake, and that is in the header. I didn't show a header in my splash screen. So for that, simply first of all add here a push keyword, because push keyword help us to add a note back button. Otherwise, if I write here and navigate on a keyword, then whenever I click my back button, then my screen move to backward. So here add a push button, or you have to add it a replace button. I use replace here. And now if you want to hide header in both of the screens, simply add here header mode is equal to none. But this will hide my header in both of the screen, but I want to hide my header in splash screen only. So simply write here options is equal to double curly braces and write here header shown false. Here we go. Simply run my app again. This is my splash screen, and after that my login screen, and you can see my splash screen didn't show my header, and my login page shown and header. Okay, now let's style my splash page. Simply add an image here. Okay. Copy import, give image a name and give a path from .png. This is in PNG format, that's why I add here a PNG. Okay, simply add here image and give a source here. Source is equal to this name, and that is splash picture, and give a styling on it. Style is equal to inline styling. Width is 300. Okay, 200, and height is 100, and align item center, justify content center, give background color pink. This is the styling of my splash screen. Save it, and again run my app. So here is my splash screen, and after that my login page shown, but this is not in a good format, so I add more styling here. Simply add here flex 1. Flex 1 help me to cover my whole screen. Again open app, and here we go, my splash screen added successfully. Thank you for today's video.